Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here with another Screenwriter's Rant. This one's about No Safe Spaces, a documentary by Adam Carolla and Dennis Prager. This has been burning up the internet, and it is a topic that I'm very familiar with because Christian Baranek and I wrote all about it in Wokistan, a novel. It's about how basically college campuses are turning into baby snowflake factories, and in Wokistan, they finally crack during the Trump re-election, which is what we're predicting. And this one, it's about the current state and how people are just, the college students, they're just, I thought I was soft. Growing up, I'd see tough guys around me, and I'd be like, God, I'm so soft and sensitive. How did I get this soft? I should toughen up. And now I see the millennials and the kids at college, and I go, my God, am I the tough guy? Am I the old man who's going to survive and be in the dystopian future that has to teach the resistance to how to make fire and rebuild their cars? Because that's going to be a disaster. I suck at all that. All right, so let's check this out. I think it's going to be good.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you.
You are not listening and want your job to be taken from you.
Baby.
Violent at California, Berkeley.
This is why we're fighting for the soul of America.
Adam Carolla, now wearing a suit.
Without fear of being fired from your job or shouted down.
That was a little clip of Jordan Peterson's one of his many talks, and the snowflake showed up.
You are not to be heard. This is one of the few things one could say we have no precedent for in the United States.
You have the right to remain silent.
The only way we separate the good ideas from the bad ideas is to be free to say whatever we want about them.
Anything you say will be used against you.
The sidewalk said, "Your free speech kills." Only a woke moron would write something like that. Free speech doesn't kill. That is absolutely insane.
There's no free speech for fascists.
Your posts on Facebook.
People don't even know what fascism is. It's unbelievable how they throw that terminology around. It's such a disgrace. That word is a very specific word for a specific group of people. It's not meant to be a word you throw out. It's not like the word idiot. It's not like the word moron. It's not like the word, any other insult you can possibly think of. Fascism is a specific thing. And by just throwing that word around, you've completely depowered it, and you've given cover to the people who are actually fascist. So stop doing it, please. Oh, and this is Zuckerberg.
Facebook, Twitter, and social media will be saved to shame you.
Kevin Hart.
They put Sarah Silverman in there. Yeah, she thought she'd go woke. How'd that work out, Sarah? Not so good. Poor Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart. I think he's a funny guy, and I think he got screwed on the Oscars. And but you know what? He's better for it. F the Oscars. There's such a waste of time to me.
Step down from hosting this.
Don Lemon.
Anything you say that we don't like will be used to shut you up. You can't be funny.
It's creating an atmosphere of fear and repression, and it's gonna bust.
You cannot think differently.
It makes it difficult for you to learn from other people. Isn't it spooky we're having this discussion?
You can't challenge us.
Kids grew up dipped in Purell, playing soccer games.
Adam Carolla, Tim Allen, the guys that fight this now, man, they're going to be lauded in the future once this finally dies. And this trend's going to die. And when trends die in the world of college campuses and whatnot, they die hard. When Trump is reelected, this trend's going to die. It's going to take first it's going to be like, then it's just all going to die. Because the word at the Democratic Party will finally be, okay, we got to look to 2024. We got to look to the midterms. So forget about Trump. And they will tell the media, just stop talking about Trump. We don't need to talk about him anymore. We just need to talk about, how we're going to live post-Trump. You watch. That's going to be the word. And that word, that DNC word, pushed in the media, pushed on these people. They'll suck it up. They'll suck it up. The people who were going bananas, it's the same thing that happened with Bush. People went bananas about Bush for a while. And then he got reelected. And about, I'll say 6 months to a year after, people just stopped complaining about him. The people who were like all gung-ho to get rid of Bush, remove Bush from office, they all started to fade. And by the time Barack Obama was in line for the presidency, it was like anti-war? Why protest war? I mean, you know, you had all these people who supposedly were so anti-war. Then Obama gets in and they just go, oh, it's all good now. It's all good now. This is the same group. They're different, but they're the same.
Where they never kept score.
There is no debate.
The type of diversity that they hate is diversity.
Dave Rubin!
We reserve the right to be offended by everything.
No university should ever create a
Dershowitz.
You're not going to protect people, and so the best you can do is to make them strong.
Jordan Peterson, oh man. And Cornell West, of course, Ben Shapiro.
But we're being deprived of anything that could open their minds.
You have the right to remain silent.
It's a good logo. Comes out the 25th. Is that today? It is today. I should go see this movie. No, don't start the next one. Don't start the next one. Thank you. Yeah, I'm totally up for this movie. I mean, it's a documentary. Obviously, there's no story to analyze here, really. The story is just how universities and colleges basically became their own bubble, you know? And I think this would have happened regardless of whether or not communism, Marxism, and these other ideas existed. I think a lot of this is just driven by the fact that colleges and universities have become too insulated. There was a time in which colleges and universities were a place, excuse me, I'm going to put down a dog, a place where really only rich guys could learn, or you had to be like a genius to make it. And now, you know, when they kept opening the door more and more and more to anybody who's even remotely smart, or who graduates college, or has, you know, who doesn't mind going 120K into debt or whatever. It just, too many people. There's just too many people. Some of the people who go to college, they end up coming out of college and then not even using their college degree a lot of times. So what was the point? The whole point of going to college was to better yourself, get a better job, you know, not just this self-perpetuating academia. Academia is supposed to, you know, explore and go out on the edge and think of new things and make life better for people. It's not supposed to do this. It's not supposed to, you know, command people to speak a certain way or not think a certain way, or, you know, censor people. I mean, this it's just unbelievable to me how people have embraced censorship, you know, and they're supposedly on the left. If you embrace any form of censorship, you are not in the least bit liberal. You're just not. You don't even know what it means.